No, 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 no. Get back here, guys. We at least gotta cut the parts that stop spreading. I don't know how far this stuff spreads. Okay, it looks like it can spread pretty far. Yeah, I don't know how many tiles it can skip, is the bottom line. Like, is that good enough? Is it not going to spread anymore? It doesn't look like it's going to spread anymore. Cargo drop of drugs. Amazing. It is still spreading. It just spreads a lot slower over long distances, it seems. Okay, I think that's all of it. We managed to save about, I don't know, a third, a quarter? What would you say that is? It looks like about a third of our total crops. That's not bad, and we've got heaps of hay, like, spare, so our animals won't die. Which is always good. We gotta move this freaking steel, man. Get it out of the door. Okay. I think I will actually try the Mechanitor drop. Let's see what happens. I actually don't know what happens here. Mechanitor ship. Okay. So it's quite... Oh, they're coming. They are actually coming. Okay, so they come straight for us. Okay, let's send everyone to the when being raided zone. Except for our draftees. Okay, looks good. Oh, the ship just de-assembles. Okay, well, everyone can be unrestricted now. How do I extract this mech link? Extract mech link. I'll send Quark to do it, maybe. Because I don't want to end up in a situation where they just, like, dump the body in the furnace. That would be terrible. Okay, mech link. I don't really know what a Mechanitor is. So Mechlink, a bionic implant that allows direct control of mechanoids. Mechlinks are used by soldiers to control war mechs and by workers to control labor mechs. The person in the Mechlinks is known as Mechanitors. They're self-insertable, press into the back of the throat. The unit injects itself through flesh to clamp inside the base of the skull where it meets the spinal cord. It threads ultra-fine wires through the nearby neuronal tissue to make a mental link between the user and the mechanoid control band. Mechlinks are not simply devices for sending signals to mechanoids, because mechanoids are not merely robots. In addition to traditional computers, mechanoids have a dim psychic presence, so fluently controlling them requires a psychic connection. By linking Mechanitor and mechanoid both physically and electromagnetically, the mechlink permits deeper control than screen and button interfaces. Since the mechlink interlaces deep within the brain tissue, it can only be removed after death. They must be capable of smithing work. Are you cowering in fear? Oh, there's more enemies! I didn't realize there were two more of the little guys. So my primary smithing person is Yolanda, so I think Yolanda should become the Mechanitor, right? I think it makes sense. She can't fight anyway, so it makes sense think it makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Alright, what is happening? So the mechanoids attacked and they're dead. That's fine. We've discovered some uranium and jade. Don't care. A constructoid has arrived and attached itself to Yolanda. So, what is this thing? Constructoid. Is this a construction robot? Okay. A pod arrived with it. The mech link has been installed. Okay. So I can craft them using a mech gestator. I can control as many as the bandwidth allows. I can see her bandwidth. And it'll show how much is available. They're controlling groups, work, escort, recharge, dormant self-charge. Mechanoids can signal ancient leader mechs to attack to obtain rare items. Ah. So I can lure in mechanoids to do some to literally just like fight, basically. Okay, our bandwidth is 1 out of 6. Okay. Well, we can start the research now that we've actually got this. We need a mech gestator. This is the whole thing with the waste packs. So, Agrihand, Airwire headset, band node, basic subcore. Okay, let's get the research first, then we can figure out how it all works. So she has a mech link. There we go. Right now we just have one robot. So does the robot just, like... What does it actually need? Like, I can see it's got energy, but how does it get more energy? Does it just, like, recharge on its own? Ah, it can be recharged at the charging station, which I assume we probably get from this, right? Yeah, mech recharger. Okay. What's it under? Biotech? Yes, mech recharger. Pollution dump. Band node. Adds 1 bandwidth to the Mechanitor. Subcore encoder produces subcores. So I need subcores and a gestator, I think, right? Alright, the question is, where am I going to put all this stuff? I can build a room here. This room can be like our mechanoid structure. Make it out of slate, why not? Some steel doors. Okay, biotech. Gestator. Subcore. A recharger. Just get 1 for now. Pollution pump. Cleans polluted terrain. Well, right now we don't have any pollution, so we won't worry about that for now. And for floors, maybe we'll just go concrete. Okay. Let's see how all this stuff works, because I have no idea. I haven't even read about Mechanitors. I know nothing about Mechanitors. So what's Construction Buddy doing? I mean, he's helping us build stuff. He's not terribly, like, useful. In terms of his construction ability. Does it have does it say how much his construction is? Not really. Okay, toxic waste pack. Ah, they need to be frozen. So I need to create like a storage unit. We can put it in the building next to it. We can make like a structure over here. Damn, 2 coolers, why not? And flooring concrete. Let's link their settings. And the only thing I want here are toxic waste packs. Tox packs or toxic waste packs? What are they actually called? Is it just called a waste pack? Huh? What's the stuff actually called? Yolanda. Buddy! Okay, he's good. Toxic waste. It's called a toxic waste pack, I thought so. Can we not put them on shelves? That seems a bit silly if that's the case. You can't put them on shelves? I mean, alright, I guess. If that's what the game reckons, you can't put them on shelves, sure. Seems a bit silly, if you ask me, but... Okay, clear all, and then we'll just put toxic waste packs. And it is critical that they get put there as soon as possible. Alright, still making traps. I mean, this little robot is... He's not, like, useless. He's very slow at building, don't get me wrong, but he is helping. I need to study a signal chip. So how do I get a signal chip? Maybe I have to do a quest for a signal chip. Well, let's start by actually building all this stuff first. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I don't even have the, like, facilities to, like, construct this little guy. He's pretty helpful, isn't he? The Constructoid. What should I call him? Let's give him a name. Joey. You know what? I kind of like Joey. Joey the robot. It's a shame he doesn't show up like with everybody else. I have to go through Yolanda to see him. I mean, he can work through the night. And I'm assuming he's slow, but he, well, time will tell. I assume he can't fail like a construction job, right? Like, he'll always succeed. It would make sense if he would always succeed. I feel like I need more, like, solar panels. My power generation is a bit scarce. But still, this is neat. I mean, eventually you can get to the point where... if I'm not mistaken, if I'm understanding all this correctly, you could have like a superpowered Mechanitor who just commands like an army of robots, and you don't even have to like fight anymore. You could just have the robots do everything for you. Well, that sounds pretty nice. And what is Gurk up to? He's helping to build traps as well, okay. That's fine. Gilrot is ending, whatever. Genuinely doesn't affect me at all. Could not care less, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, well, little buddy's running out of juice. He's only going to be good for about 2 more days. Repair energy cost. Also, they self-repair. Interesting. So, with this little robot guy, like, is it causing Yolanda any sort of, like, stress? No. Because she's commanding it, but it looks like it's not doing anything to, like, her mental load, which is kind of wild. But I think, from what I understand, the whole point is it's like, they literally just think it, and it happens. You don't have to... Child seeks a home. A 7-year-old named Spinvite is calling from nearby. He's being chased by wasters. He offers to join. If you accept, you'll have to fight off 7, 13, 16, 20, 30 people. I mean... Bottom line is, like, no. It's a bit cruel, but... I can't be taken in another person who I don't really need. They're good at mining. Like, I've already got people who are good at mining. Oh, he's pretty quick at assembling, Boomerlope self-tamed. Amazing. He's pretty quick at, assembling power cables, but that's easy work, right? That's light work, as the kids say. He's doing a good job. He's doing good job. He's doing a good job for us. I turned Russian for a second there. He's doing good job. Don't know if I've ever met like an actual Russian person. I'm trying to think. I can't say I have really. I've definitely met a couple of Eastern European people of varying degrees, like Polish, Ukrainian. I think that might be it in terms of Eastern Europe. Probably some other, like, depends, like, whether you count, like, the Balkans as Eastern European, right? Like, people of, like, you know, former Yugoslav backgrounds, like Croatian, Serbian, that sort of thing. Whether you count that as Eastern Europe. I don't know if you do. I think a lot of people do count, those places as being Eastern European, but it's kind of hard to know whether that's actually correct. Because, like, at what point does it stop being Eastern Europe then? Just like, is Greece Eastern Europe? Is Turkey part of Eastern Europe? You know, at what point do you draw the line? Gurk has a corpse obsession. Oh no, dude. Oh no. No. Oh, Hurley. Oh, I feel terrible for Hurley, man. Hurley's body is being... Oh, jeez. Oh, put this poor guy in the ground, man. Put Hurley back in the ground, please. Oh, that's so disrespectful, man. Why that tomb? I said this one is for Hurley, and you're like, no, no, no. This is... I don't know, man. It doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I've switched off the recharger because I don't want my little guy recharging when I don't have a place to store the toxic packs. Like, I'm not sure exactly how it works. Lightweight mechanoids can recharge here. During recharge, it produces toxic waste packs and stores them internally. They must remove them from time to time. I mean, I don't know what from time to time strictly means, is the problem. Like, it's from time to time, once every 3 recharges, every 10 recharges, a week, a month, a year? I don't know. And because I don't know, I can't take the risk. And Gurk is really not having a good time. Observed a rotting corpse. Gee, I wonder whose fault that is, Gurk. Honest needs rescue? Kramer? What happened? Ah, food poisoning. Ah, it's because they're pregnant with food poisoning. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, so what happens to the little construction guy when he runs out of juice? Without a place to actually go. Heat stroke. Heat stroke at 22 degrees? Oh, it's 37 degrees. Come on, heat stroke at 37 degrees? That's not that hot. I mean, keep in mind, I am an Australian, so I'm talking from a different perspective, I think, than most people would have. It's not that hot. 37 degrees. Oh, man. 1% per day. That's real slow. Okay, so you definitely do want the recharge station. But I need, like I said, I need the place to store the stuff first. God, we have so much stuff that's just breaking around the base. So at what point will he switch back on? Is it 50% or... Is Kramer's still, yeah, Kramer's still out, man. Come on, let's at least get this stuff done. Make cold storage for the toxic packs. Infestation again. It's in this exact same spot, so yeah, definitely there's something about this spot that causes it to get infestations. Okay, grab your charge rifle. Alright, let's piss off the bugs. Right, Hugo, you're the #1 shooter here. I don't know if I can hit most of these things. I mean, like I said, a lot of it's undercover, right? So I don't know if it's possible to even hit most of these targets, but we gotta try. I mean... Okay. Oh, far out. Okay. So lured them in. They've fallen for the trap. Most of them have died before they even get inside the base, and the rest will get slaughtered by the turrets. Okay. Send the Shooter's Brigade in. We have a new child. The baby can be called Trudy. That sounds good. Please place Trudy inside the tube. Let's go and kill these aliens. You can go home. These guys got one more hive to take out. You got one more baby to take out. Okay, you can go home, and you guys can go home. Perfect. Okay. Another successful mission. So some of these bugs are still alive, but they will all die soon. Gurk has minor injuries, bruise, you have a bite. Kramer has postpartum. Can we please place the child inside the tube? A mad rat. Oh god. It's the last thing that we need. I'm gonna send Gurk out to fight the rat. A couple scratches, that's fine. Alright, all's well that ends well. Does anybody give Gurk? Yeah, Random's gonna give Gurk some medical attention. Yes, this room needs to be freezing. Hugo wants his age reversal. We can make that happen for him. Hugo's the one that's in here. It's before I knew that each person needed their own tube. I was like, oh yeah, I'll put the one thing that I need inside that room. That makes sense. Okay, so now we should be able to switch this on. Noriko also wants... Oh, that's right. The two of them, I get them to go in at the same time. Because they've got a psychic link and they get mad if they're far away from each other. So this room is just for storing toxic waste. That's the whole point of this room. Alright, put Joey in the recharger. Charges at 50% per day. Okay, that's not half bad. So I assume once the waste gets to 100%, that should mean that it's ready to go, right? Alright, Kramer. Wait, who's this? This is... Grunt is their new name. Let's go crafting, cooking, art, and social. Why not? Fast walker, fast learner. Let's go fast learner. This is Grunt. So I assume once it gets to 100%, that's when the waste needs to be discharged. So I need a signal chip. So I don't quite know how to get a signal chip. I assume it's going to come from a quest. Maybe we need to wait like a bit of time before we can get access to the quest. Alright, let's make, I don't know, 2 basic subcores. The question is, what kind of robots do we want? So we can get a clean sweeper, who's literally just a cleaning robot. And a lifter, which is a... like, lifting robot. Gee, subcores are quick to make. I thought it would take a while. Gurk also wants to have their age reversed. It's a bit risky having so many people out at once, but we'll do it. Starvation. Who's starving? Kramer is starving. Go eat then, man. What are you doing? Put your kid in the tube. There we go. Now go eat. I kind of think I want a sweeper. Let's build a second charging dock. Do I want anything else? So the Mechanitor is the combat one, right? Low power, mini shotgun, 4 feet tall. In war, mech armies are known to send Mechanitor's into ruins to hunt down survivors after breaking the human defenses. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Yeah, having a robot that's whole life is just cleaning would be nice. We're actually using more power than we're generating. Just a bit of a worry. Let's get another couple of water mills. Probably should invest in more solar panels too. I mean, it can't hurt to have more solar panels. So we got places to put them. Alright, tattered apparel. Who's got tattered apparel? Ripwell. Why? Oh, you no longer have tattered apparel. They had tattered apparel, but not anymore. Now the grid access looks fine. Maybe we'll just cancel these solar panels. I don't really need that many more. The extra water mills probably won't hurt, but the solar panels it seems like I probably don't need. Alright, can I cremate insect corpses? Drones? Or can you just not, like, cremate insects? No insects here. They just... Ah, because they have to get rotten before they'll cremate them. Alright, well, I'll have to add another bill. Cremate corpse. Forever. Clear all. Only insects. And I don't care if they're rotten or fresh. Yes, there's a bit of a loophole there, because I don't want to burn good animals until they're, like, when they're not, Oh, can somebody just move this milk? There's nowhere to store the milk. Oh god, can we consume 14 units of milk? Why did they put the milk in the... I don't understand. Alright, now we have a cleaning robot. Yay! So literally your whole life is to just clean. Not particularly fast at it, but you will get it done. So this is at 98% waste, which I assume means that we can't take them out. Waste pack atomizer. So this just melts waste packs. Okay, so I need to research a nanostructuring chip for that. So it uses a lot of power, but it just destroys waste packs. So you don't need to worry about them anymore. Okay. Well, little Joey's doing a pretty good job. Cleaning up. What do we call the cleaning robot? Prime, Gear, Ram, Scrap, Rusty. Tink. I like Tink. Tink is a nice name for a robot. Alright, that's Kramer's charge rifle. Again, she dropped it because of her pregnancy, I think. It seems that as long as the waste is not 100%, it doesn't matter. It's only when it gets to 100%, they have to empty the machine. Because I don't have a prompt to interact with it in any way. So as soon as one of the little robots comes around again to charge any amount, basically, of juice, it'll, you can't control them directly, which is kind of interesting. He's not particularly fast, but he is just cleaning, and he will clean infinitely, as long as they have juice. Which is totally fine with me. Animals are going good. This flamingo's just chilling. What is Gurk up to? Gurk is in the pod. I was kind of like, why is nothing getting built? It's because Gurk is out of commission. Is the problem of having like these handful of colonists that you rely on a lot is when they're out of commission, whether it's because they're sick, injured, whatever, nothing gets done. So as long as Gurk is out of commission, pretty much very little construction gets done. And I'm realizing the reason why Gurk's procedure has taken so much longer is because the lab was filthy. Sorry, the medical lab was filthy. So as a consequence, it's going to take Hugo nearly another 11 hours to have his procedure complete. Yeah, Nauticore is my #1 cleaner, but she was also out of commission. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, well, I only really did one of the quests that I was hoping to do. I was kind of hoping I could give either the village computer or the cryptodrome hack another go. That's okay. We did a little bit. So Nauticore is still just cleaning. Get rid of that vomit, please. Gurk should be out of the tube very soon. So really I should have sterile tiles in all of these rooms to speed up the processes. So let's do that. That can be another little side project for us. Those tiles are expensive to make, but they are worth it. The Omolite Mech Hive. 55 Militaurs. 53 Militaurs. Are you really going to send 108 enemies at me? Alright. Let's try it. I don't have any of the traps, that's the real issue. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't think that this is possible. See, why are you... Oh no, you're the little robot. Ah, they're gonna kill poor little Joey. Oh, he's gonna lead them straight through the defenses. Oh, Joey! I think I might reload. This is actually bullshit. 100 plus of these robots is just actually beyond ridiculous, man. We'll see how we go. They're at least very weak. If nothing else. The problem is, if they blow up even one turret, it could lead to a chain reaction. They could blow up the rest of the turrets. Can somebody kill this guy? He's so close to the defenses. God, this is an absolute massacre. Some of these turrets are very close to destruction. Could lead to a very dangerous chain reaction. Mind you, this is with not a lot of traps. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh, God, that was freaking awful, dude. Well. I'll take a victory. lot of turrets. Alright, well, we did it. It wasn't even that bad, to be honest.